Yes, a little gender bias in the instrument. It is a mandolin. Well, David, these days, everybody seems to be passionate about something. If they're kind of keen on something, they're passionate about it. But in fact, passionate is a more complex and slightly more difficult word, isn't it?
I can hear you're very passionate about the misuse of passionate, and you're quite right, because passionate is a very strong emotion, a profound emotion. It comes from the Latin passio, P-A-S-S-I-O, which means suffering. And it's easy to understand when you look at something like the Passion of the Christ, or a passion play, which is essentially about crucifixion. It's about that suffering of Christ.
So really, before the positive came a whole lot of negative feeling.
It's the concept here is pain, and the link to the more sort of associated meaning of passion, which is an amorous feeling, is that idea of intensity. But it's very interesting now that you know where passion comes from, when you look at a word like compassion, which means suffering with. So if you have this deep sorrow or deep sympathy for another person, you are prepared almost to suffer with them. In the same way that people who are compatible, you see a compatible couple, well, they are actually prepared to suffer together, to go through thick and thin. And the same with patience. Again, getting back to that idea of suffering, if you are patient, you can actually withstand, many slings and arrows. And a patient in a hospital is not just one who has to suffer their condition, but sometimes it might be a waiting list, or they need to be tolerant. So that all that link there is the idea of suffering. And if you are prepared to suffer for antique teaspoons, then you can quite rightly say you have a passion for antique teaspoons.
Great background to a very interesting word. Thank you, David.
Pleasure.
Let's have a look at our scores. And Michael is on 17. Anthony is on 23 as we head for some more letters from Michael.
Let's go a consonant.
D.
And a vowel.
E.
Consonant.
H.
A vowel.
U.
A consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
E.
Consonant.
L.
Vowel.
O.
And finish with a consonant.
And last letter, J.
30 seconds. How many, Michael?
6 letters.
Anthony?
6 for me as well.
Let's begin with those.
Housed.
And yours, Michael?
Jules.
2 good 6s, David?
Actually, just to be clear, Michael, how do you spell Joules?
Yep. Joules.
Gem of a word. That spelling is fine. Units of energy. Housed is good for 6. The only 7 I could find, Richard, is de-louse.
De-louse. Very practical word. Thank you, David. And 6 points each for Anthony and Michael. Let's keep the letters rolling on. And Anthony, let me guess, consonant.
You are correct.
Thanks, Anthony. N.
And another one.
D.
And another.
C.
And one more.
G.
And we'll go for some vowels now.
I.
And another one.
A.
And again.
E.
And one more.
O.
And we will finish with a consonant.
And last letter, M.
I'll start the clock. What did you make of those, Anthony?
I've got an iffy 6.
An iffy 6. Okay, hang on to it for a moment. Michael?
I have a less iffy 6.
A decisive 6, perhaps. Let's start with your 6, Michael.
Minced.
And yours, Anthony?
Moding.
Moding. That is, well, at least interesting, David.
Mode as a noun, several meanings, but it needs to be a verb. And custom, convention, manner of acting. It is not a verb and therefore is not acceptable as in the gerund form. And Michael, your word is minced, is good for 6, well done, but listed for 8 is comedian.
Oh, well, that's one to make you smile. Nicely found, David. And 6 points for Michael. Well, how tight are our scores now? 29 all as we head into our next set of numbers. And Michael, choose them, please.
I'm going to have 6 small.
Thanks, Michael. That's fairly brave. 6 small numbers. And our numbers: 9, 8, 4, 10, 2, 7. And the target number, 570.
Release the Rat Pack. Well, Michael, that was a risky move, but did it pay off for you?
Hopefully, 570.
570, you were spot on. Excellent work, Anthony.
570 for me as well.
Good stuff. Michael, start us off.
Yep, so 7 times 8 is 56.
7 times 8 is 56.
Plus 9 is 65.
Plus 9,
Subtract 4 times 2.
4 by 2 is 8. Sorry, 4 by 2 is 8.
Gives you 57.
57
Times 10.
is 570.
Well, very nice work indeed. Anthony, same approach?
Exactly the same.
Again, would you verify? Well, Lily, it's always a big risk releasing the Rat Pack, but it seems to have paid off on this occasion.
Yeah, I have another method though.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll
Oh,
talk you through
gosh,
it.
tame the rodents all over again.
Now, 9 by 7 is 63. Now, 63 minus 8 is 55, plus the 2 is 57, by the 10 is 570.
Very nice work. Well done, Lily. Lovely stuff for Anthony and for Michael. 10 points each, so they are still absolutely equal on 39 as we go into another break and another word mix for you. Opal Jean. The clue this time, a hot Mexican. Back in a bit.